I'm Saul from San Francisco. Please like and subscribe because My Story Animated will give $1,000 to one lucky person in the coming 7 days. When
I highly doubt that.
business was booming again. And just like that, we were richer than ever. We had a super big mansion, fancy cars, and butlers. On my 4th birthday, Dad said he had a big surprise for me, and I was super excited for it. But then he introduced me to his girlfriend, Linda. Aw, Saul, you're adorable, baby girl. Ew, she was so weird. But very soon I discovered that she was a witch too.
My Story Animated is an animation channel who animates supposedly real stories. Spoiler alert, all of the stories that they animate are fake. Even though they claim they're real, it really happened to real people, but in reality, it's fake. All their videos are fake, all their supposedly real stories are fake. So today we're gonna be looking at Stepmom Hates Me, cause I'm way prettier than her. So I can already tell that this story is fake. So let's begin.
The second Dad would turn his back, she would go all crazy on me. You look like a filthy boy from a slum. And
Now that's not very nice.
what's with your ugly hair? Ew. But Dad wouldn't listen to a word against her. He was so blindly in love. Soon after they got married, and the first thing Linda did was transfer all of Dad's money to her name.
That's dangerous. If any woman does that to you, she's trying to steal your money.
A year later, she gave birth to Tanya, who was the cutest. But slowly, Linda started revealing her real face to Dad too. One day, while Dad was getting ready for a business trip, Linda went all bonkers on him. I have a night out with my friends, and you want me to take these good-for-nothing kids with me? You better stay home and do it yourself. Don't talk to me like you're my boss. It's because of me that you get to enjoy all these luxuries. I work
I mean, that's true. You got you there, Linda.
hard and I feed everyone here, so don't give me that attitude. Oh? Who says I'm not the boss? Saying that, she threw the property papers in his face and asked him to
She threw the property papers in his face. Literally. Not just like showing it to his face. She threw it, and it actually hit his face. These are the type of things in these stories that immediately show a red flag that says these stories are fake. I'm just saying.
leave her house. This was crazy. But what Dad did was even crazier. He left us forever, and I had to put up with my witchy stepmom. Now, Linda would spend all of
Wait a minute. Why would the dad leave his biological daughter and take the other daughter? Am I getting these story? Am I caught up with this story here? I don't know, but I mean, like, what?
Dad's money on shopping and her parties all day long, and not even care about Tanya. So I made sure to look after
Oh
her.
wait.
And
Okay. So she's there, but the dad just left the kids. Why? Why?
over time, we grew quite close. One day, Tanya fell sick, and I asked Linda to go get her some medicine. But when she came back, her hands were full of shopping bags. And worse, she didn't get the medicine. Seriously, Linda? I can't believe you're doing this to your own daughter now. Okay, I forgot. What's the big deal anyway? It's just a fever. It'll go away on its own.
My god. My god. If I get proven wrong and these animation stories are actually real and it did happen, then I'm sorry, My Story Animated, I was wrong. But I mean, these stories are just completely unrealistic. I mean, we're just watching one today. We're just reviewing one video. I mean, take a look at their other videos, and you can tell by the thumbnail, you can tell by the title of the video, that these stories are completely unrealistic. They're fake. They're clickbait. You can completely tell. I mean, this one right here, I wish I didn't have the perfect face. that one immediately shows a red flag saying, I'm fake, I'm fake, I'm not a real story, I'm fake. I mean, I don't get it. And these people have managed to get 9.12 million subscribers. How on God's green earth did they manage that? How?
Then one snowy evening, I thought Tanya was outside having snow fights with the neighborhood kids, but what I saw left me shocked. I realized all the kids had ganged up on her and were throwing snowballs at her face.
Number one, are they trying to kill her? She's completely surrounded by snow and they're throwing snowballs at her face. She's going to freeze to death. I mean, like, are these kids trying to kill her? And what is this kid? It's supposed to be snowy and cold out. This kid is not wearing a hat, is just wearing some casual inside black shirt with sunglasses. And there's not even a speck of snow on them. So these kids' main goal were to just attempt to kill the rich kid in the neighborhood? I mean, like, is that what their plan was?
Take this, loser. OMG, he was so done. I ran out and picked up a huge chunk of snow and threw it at him.
My God. If these stories are real, then I don't know what. But I mean, that snowball was comedically large. I couldn't pick that up. I don't know a single person on this planet that could pick up a snowball that size. And plus, how did they even make it? Wouldn't the kids see her making this giant snowball and just be like, oh crap, and run away? And was she trying to kill the kids? I mean, like, okay. The other kids don't deserve to die. But I mean, like, was she trying to kill the other kids? I mean, like, what is this?
Don't you dare hurt my sister, dummy.
Don't you dare hurt the kids. You just threw a 10, 20 pound, 30 pound snowball at some kid. You could have killed him.
I chased all the stupid kids away and took Tanya inside. A few moments later, Linda walked in, and but as soon as we reached home, I was shocked to find Linda all flared up in anger. You all think you're smart enough to play your little pranks on me? Well, now it's my turn. Tanya, you're grounded forever. No school, no friends, and finally, no sister. 'Cause Saul's moving to an orphanage right now. What? Why? You can't do that. Mom, no, please don't say that.
Do you think she would listen to you after all she's done? I don't think so.
My sister and your daughter. No, she isn't. Not anymore. I have signed off the papers and gave up her guardianship. Now she's an orphan. So, pack up your bags and leave my house, Saul, before I kick you out. No, you can't make me leave. I tried to fight her for Tanya's sake, but that evil witch made the guards throw my stuff out of the house, and now I had no other option but to leave the house and Tanya.
There were guards? I don't think they ever mentioned guards. That's new. But I did skip like 4 minutes of the story because, I mean, it was just a bunch of filler. I mean, it had some good plot. She met a boy. That's all you need to know. I don't know. I mean, this video is awful. This whole channel is awful. But we'll finish it. I'll finish it for you guys.
I was leaving, Tanya kept screaming at me from the balcony. Please, don't go, Saul. What will I do without you? It was hard for me to
go hang with Linda. She seems nice. And then she just walks off.
See her in tears, but I promised her I'd come back for her someday. After that, I kept walking for hours until it started raining and I stopped at a restaurant. Just then, the waitress came in and asked me what I wanted to eat. Well, I don't have any money, so I'm afraid I won't be able to order anything. But she sneaked me some hot chocolate from the counter and told me it was on her. She seems like a really nice lady and even asked me if I wanted a job. A job?
That's nice. She's nice. I like her. Even though she's probably not even a real person, she seems nice.
That'll be great. I didn't want to go to the orphanage, and this way I could earn some money too. So I started working there as a waitress. The lady also offered me a place to live, and I kind of felt like I'd found a new home. Days passed.
Okay, this is a bit extreme here. She just met a random stranger, and the waitress is offering a random stranger a house and a job. I mean, how does she even know that she's good at working? How does she even know that she's not like a thief or something? I mean, like, who knows? This is what makes these stories so unrealistic and fake. This is it right here.
And I even learned some basic tailoring and designing from the old waitress. Within a month, I was able to design beautiful dresses and sweatshirts out of old rugged clothes. One day, while I was serving coffee to one of the customers, I accidentally spilled some over her dress. "Are you blind? That's a designer piece." She seemed really mad, so I'd said I'd get her something to wear. I ran to the storage room where I had all my designs, and since I couldn't pick one for her, I carried them all to her. Oh my god, these are amazing. Who made them? I did. She looked awestruck by my talent and told me she was a world-famous designer herself. Her name was Angelica Martino. And then
Is that a real person? I need to look this up, hold on. No, I was bamboozled. Some woman on Instagram. Okay, sucks. And I just realized this video has nothing to do about her being way prettier than her. Stepmom hates me because I'm way prettier than her. It has nothing to do with it. What the video is about is a mom who is greedy and who hates her kids, I guess. I mean, not her biological daughter and her stepdaughter. I don't know what they call that. I know it's not biological daughter. I don't know, but she hates the kids. What the video is about is that it's a woman who's cruel and she hates the two kids she's living with, and she hated her boyfriend, I guess, or her husband. I don't know. The video, bottom line is, the video itself has nothing to do with the title of the video. And that's another reason why these videos are just so fake. That's another reason why. Anyway, let's continue.
And then she offered me a job as a designer. This was freaking awesome. I couldn't believe my ears. I took this opportunity and followed her to Italy and joined her massive company. And within months, I was making more money than I'd expected. Honestly, I was quite happy, but I always felt that there was something missing from my life. Tanya. I told Angelica I wanted to visit San Francisco, but she wouldn't let me. I can't let anyone go just like that. We have business to do here. And if you still want to go, you can. But then I won't give you any credits for your designs, girl. What? Why had she turned into a Karen? But I wasn't gonna take that.
Why had she turned into a Karen? Sorry if that was too loud, but I mean, I had to.
Rubbish from her. I stormed out of her office, taking all my savings and cutting up all the designs I made for the company so they couldn't use them. Yeah, and I could hear the witch Angelica's screams as far up as the plane. As soon as I landed in the city, I crashed into someone I'd never imagined. Sebastian. Saul, is that you? Oh my god, I was so worried. I had no idea where you'd gone. Are you okay? Suddenly, I burst into tears and told him everything that happened, and he asked me to move into his place with him and Jerry. I said yes, and he took me to his huge mansion, and seeing the brothers taking care of each other made me think about Tanya even more. So I went to see her the first thing in the morning with Sebastian, but I was super shocked to see her all alone. She ran towards me as soon as she saw me and burst into tears. "Oh, Saul, where were you? I missed you so much. You said you'd come back for me, and I waited for you every single minute of every day. I felt so lonely without you."
Days without Saul. I love that.
I waited for you
It's like a
every single minute of every day.
She like made a calendar just for her days without Saul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 days. Wasn't that long.
Hey, I felt so lonely without you. I missed you too, little sis. I thought about you every single day, and I'm so sorry that I made you wait for so long. But now that I'm here, I promise, I'm never gonna leave you alone, and I'll make up for everything. Then she told me that Linda had been living away with her rich boyfriend for months now, and she had left Tanya all by herself. She was unbelievable. I took Tanya with me to Sebastian's place.
How does this story get resolved in a minute? I'm curious, actually. I'm very curious.
And I even filed a case against Linda for Tanya's custody, and she happily gave it away to me. Good riddance. After that, I opened my own fashion store. A few years later, Linda came back after getting dumped by her fraud boyfriend who took all her money and ran away. I raised you all those years, so I deserve half of the money from your fashion store. You can't say no. You didn't raise me, Linda. You just threw me out of my own house like trash. And now I'm returning the favor. Yeah, Mom, I prefer to see you homeless because you're the worst mother on earth. Just get lost. Oh, on second thought, why homeless when we can put her in jail? The right place for terrible people like her. We finally called the cops and filed a case against Linda. We won and she was thrown in jail for years. And Tanya and I lived happily ever after.
I mean, good. But the reason why I'm not like, oh, that's such a amazing story, is because it's not real. I mean, number one, the title has nothing to do with the video itself. Let's go back
because
here.
Of me that you get to enjoy all these luxuries.
Yeah,
But
so
I'm
the
with
dad
my witchy
the dad
stepmom,
leaves
now live
for
to
some
leave
reason.
Her house. This was crazy. But what Dad did was even crazier. He left us forever, and I had to put up with my.
I don't know why he left his daughter like that with her. I don't know. I don't get that. Like, why wouldn't he take her and just leave her alone? That part confuses me. And I watched this entire thing, and there was not a single thing mentioned about her being way prettier than the mom. So the title is completely clickbait, and the video has nothing to do with the title. That is one of the many things that convinces me that these stories are not real. But anyway, I'm gonna end it here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, comment, like, and subscribe. I love you guys. Take care. See you in the next one. Peace.